Hello Scorpio, this is going to be your monthly reading for February 2018. So I recorded this, I started recording it and it disconnected on me. So I've already shuffled your cards and everything. Yeah, so this will be for Scorpios, whether you're sun, moon, or rising. Also, if you guys have Scorpio anywhere in your chart that's relevant to you, if you're familiar with natal charts or astrology, or if you guys perhaps are cross-watching for a Cancer, or Scorpio, sorry, a Scorpio, you guys may resonate. So, yeah, keep in mind, you guys, that this is a general energy. So, it's not meant to resonate with each and every one of you partially or fully. You know, that's just how it works. Spirit has different messages for different readers or messengers. So, whoever is at a certain place in their life, they may find that they resonate with one reader 1 month, 1 day, 1 week, or never again, or they consistently resonate with that reader, or they find that it just doesn't resonate anymore simply because we're at different spaces in our lives. We have multiple different unique situations and lifestyles. So, you know, of course, Spirit is going to have, you know, multiple intuitives to reach out to you. So if it doesn't resonate, please be respectful of, you know, me or the next reader, that it's not always going to resonate with you, or it's not meant to resonate fully. So, you know. All right. So here is your reading. You guys have the King of Cups as your overall energy. That could very well be you. He represents water. You also have the King of Swords, which is an air sign. So you have a lot of swords, actually. Majority of your spread is air, except for the King of Cups. And the bottom card being the Ace of Swords, air energy as well. So you have the Two of Swords, which represents the sign of Libra in your challenge position. So with the King of Cups, I feel like this represents you overall. I feel like you may be handling some things very well, with the exception of, you know, some slight mental confusion. It could be that you're finding balance between, you know, not just your water energy, but more with air. You're finding stability or a balance between the heart and the mind, or, you know, the subconscious and the conscious energy, if that makes sense. You're finding a balance between those two worlds. The challenge is there, you know, with the Two of Swords. It can definitely be heart over mind, or, you know, having a hard time with adjusting what is real and what's just possibly an illusion or a fantasy, or, you know, how to trust your intuition versus your ego or your heart and your mind. One place, you know, one aspect may be open and receptive, and one aspect may be, you know, conflicted and non-believing. You know, whatever the case may be, these two energies have to find balance and meet. Okay, it could also be deception, or choosing to see things in the way that you see them that might not necessarily be true, or, you know, refusing to see the truth of something that you're having a hard time. But I feel like it's an imbalance between the heart and the mind, because you have so much air. So you guys could be working on your mental area, and your heart is intact, but your thoughts are not in a state of belief, or, you know, not really leaning upon or trusting your own intuition. King of Swords as your approach. I feel like Divine Spirit is saying to approach the situation as if you know, or that you believe. You know, standing firm in your truth and your beliefs. And with the focus being the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords represents Aquarian energy. So it's like your ideals or your beliefs may not be realistic to some people, or it may not show itself at this time, because the thing about Aquarius is they cut corners. You know, they look at things beyond the surface. You know, people say you can either go left or right, and Aquarius is like, no, we can go through the middle, or we can go up or down. We can do whatever we want. So it's like adjusting your perception to think outside of the box, or to see past limitations, you know, and it's adjusting your mind to, you know, be more expansive. Because with the Six of Swords, it's like moving forward. It could usually mean travel, moving, or it could simply be clarity of the mind, being at peace within yourself, being at peace within a situation mentally, you know, or having better clarity and moving forward with that, knowing that, believing that. He has a torch, so he has the light. He sees the way. So you need to believe or focus on believing or knowing that you know what you're doing, or, you know, your experience is valid, or you are seeing things in the way that they are. With the Palace of Swords as your overall or conclusive energy, the Palace of Swords is representing an environment that is, you know, could be educational, could be communication. I like to see it as social media or networking, or, you know, a place where there's a lot of interacting or communication or study or learning or teaching. Where you're utilizing your mind or your communicational skills. So the conclusion of that is definitely going to be, I feel like, you know, interacting with others that see what you see, or it's simply teaching yourself or learning from your experiences and your environment to benefit you rather than set you back, as the Two of Swords. Okay, so your oracle card, you have number 20. So I feel like, yeah, your mind is expanding and it's growing. You know, your beliefs are evolving. You see the Darwin theory at the bottom. So it's like your thoughts, all of these different religions, religious symbols, you know, spiritual systems, he's blindfolded, much like the Two of Swords. So you're refusing to see that, you know, not everything is what it seems, or the fact that you are expanding consciously, or, you know, you're seeing things outside of your normal way of being. You're comfortable as the King of Cups. You know, you're safe within that energy, but it's like now mentally you're opening yourself to different ideals and beliefs, and it may be uncomfortable because it's like, I don't know if what I'm believing or thinking or seeing is the truth. You know, even though I feel a certain way, I don't know if I can trust that. I don't know if I can believe in that. But I feel like it's because you're evolving, you're changing. So sometimes, yeah, your beliefs that you had 10 years ago may not be valid anymore to you. Or you might have outgrown certain systems or beliefs. You know, we are here to evolve. We're here to continually change and to grow. So you have the Crossroads card, which is number 22. So you are definitely, number 2 stands out a lot, because you got the Two of Swords, and you also have number 20, which essentially is just number 2 and 22. So, you know, it's some things being mirrored back to you, your confusion, not really seeing things for what they are, deception, feeling like you're subject to get deceived or used or tricked. Even if it's your own self, you might be thinking that is happening, but it's like Spirit's telling you to choose perhaps a different way of believing or seeing things, or different experiences. So you have the Ace of Swords. So clarity is yours. It's for the taking, but it's your free will choice whether or not you want to see things from a higher perspective, or see things differently, or communicate differently. It's all in your hands. It's all up to you, but the opportunity is there. So that is your general message, Scorpio. I will be back for mid-months for the generals, so stay tuned. And soon I will be putting up the love energy readings for all signs, so be on the lookout for your sign very soon. For February, I'm going to dedicate it to love readings, so watch out for those as well. If you guys are interested in a quick mini reading with me, or one question reading, you guys can find me on my Instantgo app. It's a mobile app. You guys can reach me there instantly for quick readings. Also, if you guys are looking for something more personal and more in-depth, you guys can go to my website, where I have an abundance of different types of readings there. Also, if you guys want to follow me on social media, I will have everything in the description box below for you guys to find me. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. Much love to you. Have a great and fabulous February. Much love. Peace.